Hi there, challengers. This is Ingrid Owens from the Camera Shy Take 52 Challenge. And this week we're talking about our theme, which was down. And we're looking at a photograph here submitted by Karen Anderson. I just wanted to point out to y'all some of the wonderful things that Karen has done here. And also just have a look at it on screen and share it with y'all. Okay, so as you can see that Karen has managed to capture very well this beautiful spiral staircase, which many people correctly identified, I think, from the store Fortnum and Mason in England, in London, I think. And it certainly is a beautiful staircase and seems really quite luxurious with that red carpet surrounding this lovely chrome railing, and then the marble stairs and steps. She's done a really nice job at getting this theme of down across. Now, we have a little bit of the image here is missing, a little bit of the staircase, which I think is the railings of where she was taking it. And considering how difficult it would be to get this particular perspective, I think she did a pretty good job in capturing the spiral. And you can see how her eye follows the spiral around and down and right into the center, which looks very interesting, and maybe some nice wine down in there. So a couple of things just to note with this particular image. This is one situation where it would be very difficult to try and get the exposure correct. As you can see, the marble is kind of blasted out here at the bottom where it's a little bit overexposed. And the top here is a little bit underexposed and a little bit too dark. And this really just comes from these completely different light sources here. So you kind of have to make a decision. Are we going to have the focus and the exposure correct for the stairs or for up here? And I think Karen did a good job, and that the stairs and the staircase is really the focus. There is this little highlighted part here because it's been blasted out, but it actually doesn't matter too much because that's where our eye is going to end up in this image anyway at the very end. So it's not as distracting as it could be if it was, say, over here. You might find that some of this might be able to be brought back in some sort of editing if you were going to do something more with this frame, this shot. But that would be a personal choice. Obviously, there are a few distractions, which are the people that are just walking around here. But I do like that there is a person on the staircase, even though she is going up and not down. I think it works pretty good for this particular image. It kind of almost provides a little bit of contrast to our down theme to have that person going up the ways. It may have been better to try and omit this here at the side, this kind of barrel here display, maybe what it is here and here as well. That might have been preferential too. But all in all, I think she did a pretty good job at capturing the theme down. So again, a very interesting subject, Karen. I think I'd like to go do my grocery shopping here. I think it would be very nice change from Publix or Kroger here in the US. And it actually, I've been in this store, I think, one time when I went on a trip to England. I know my aunt likes to shop there. It is a special treat. This subject and this staircase in itself could provide a really interesting subject for many different photos. Like, I'm very intrigued by the marble and the patterns on the floor, and especially the railings and the patterns on those railings, and how their shadows create a really interesting effect on the steps. And so a lot of things that you could go back and photograph again at some point. But well done, and thanks for giving us this little peek into this really nice place in the world. And we will be back next week with another critique. Our theme is pure, I think, and it is already up on the blog. And if you would like to take part in the Take 52 challenge and you're not already, you can join us by signing up in the link that will be appearing below this video. Thanks so much, and talk to you soon.